Hello and welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. Well, we've had an update just released and we also got a new DLC which brings a new scenario. I must admit, I've had a bit of a play with it offline and it's actually been really good. So, we're going to start a new game and we're going to test out this new scenario. So, when it comes to the scenarios, we've now got, if you've paid for the DLC, this new one called Guardian. So I'm going to select that. Regions, still the same, so I'm just going to go with a safer bet. When it comes to moons, I think I'll try Nyx for a change. Game difficulty, well, you do get different resources to start with, but you end up with more attacks the harder this is. So I'm just going to play it safe for now, while I'm trying to get my head around this new DLC and just stick with default. Later down the line, once I've got used to it, I'll increase the difficulty. Seed, I'm not really bothered, I'm just going to leave that as it is. Game rules, we've got the usual game rules, but we've got a new one that's been added, which is fast feet. That allows plus 50 movement, which sounds quite cool, but I'm just going to leave those turned off. And then we're going to click on next. Now, what is interesting here is you can only have 3 survivors. So I'm going to start from scratch. I want to pick my own because I noticed there's a new person being added, which is Henry. He's actually got some robotic replacement. So because it's a new release, got to go with a new character. Because I've got so few players or options available when it comes to the team members, I'm going to have to be a bit more selective here because I'd love to take, say, like Daniel, but he's a pacifist, and yeah, when you're really starting out, it's kind of a struggle if nobody wants to actually fight because you're going to get attacked. So I think what I'm going to do is, I need a farmer. Usually you'd probably go with Laura. She tends to be the best, but I do quite like Rita. Rita's really good. She's actually interested in farming, but she's also got this benefit. Like if you send her on trips, for example, she can find things, saves you a bit of time on discoveries, and sometimes she finds things that you wouldn't normally find. But she's got permanently increased happiness as well, so I quite like to use her for the cooking and the farming, so she's quite ideal for that. Then it's just a case of, well, yeah, who else can we pick? If she's going to do the cooking, tempted to go with Carter. Carter's a really good all-rounder. He doesn't start off with much, but he's a good all-rounder. What I could do with a crafter or construction. What we're doing in terms of construction. 1, 0. Okay, I need someone who can at least construct. Sam's interested in constructing, and she's also got an extra bonus in that she's got a high intellect as well. That would be useful. 3 times work speed when constructing devices of furniture. That could be tempting. Paulette would be, well, I can't reach you. That's more like crafting. Decisions. Yeah, trying to find somebody who's good at. Ember. I need somebody who could be able to do the construction and the crafting, so I can't really go with her. Jack's got a 2 in construction. Raka, that could be tempting, but he's not. That could be tempting actually, because he constructs, but he's always miserable. That's the downside. Yeah, Xander's always miserable as far as I remember. Yeah. Tempting for Vivian, but really it's the construction. Is there anybody here who can do construction well? Because normally I just go with a set few and that's it. Oh no, that could be a possibility. Quinn does that. I haven't used Quinn in a long time. Goes against using Rita, I suppose, but that's a possibility. We could go with Quinn. Oh yeah, Naras is a pacifist. Melody, no. Anybody, somebody. Yeah, I'm not spotting anybody at the moment other than probably Quinn. I mean, Grayson's a bit slow, which is a pain when you've got attacks going on. I mean, Emma could be... Yeah, it was the crafting though, wasn't it? That's the reason why I didn't want her. So, it could go with Racket because he's interested in crafting. Let's try that then. Yeah, we'll try that. And then, off we go. Interesting. Right, I'm going to stop it there because that is the reason for this new DLC. That's what it's all about. Hope here. Yeah. Puts a new spin on this. It's completely different, this game, at least so I've found anyway. But yeah, there's like a lot has been added in to this game. But even though we picked 3 people, we've now got Hope. So we've actually got a team of 4. So you're forced to start with Hope. So she's a member of the team in this crash. I must admit, I thought it'd be a case of we'd be going looking for her or something, but no, we actually crashed, and we've got to, by the looks of it, we've got to protect her. First things first, we'll have a bit of a peek around and see what we've got on this. So we've actually got some ore close by, but I definitely want to observe that. And I'm looking for, we've actually got some cloth nearby as well. So we shall observe that. And while they're doing that, I'll get somebody to scavenge that. And then we can start chopping some trees down as well. So that's enough for... nope, not those. Chop the trees down. Chop the trees down. Right, that gives them something to do, at least to get started. So, in terms of the schedule, now this is interesting. She's a robot. She doesn't actually have sleep. It's like, what? But the rest of them do. So, now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this quite low in terms of the bar here. I'm going to force them to have some sleep, but not. And then I'm just going to leave it for them to decide. And then we'll have, say, 6 till 6. I'll force them to work. So I've got a bit of a gap either side. Activities, this is where it's going to get interesting, because at the start Hope can't really do much. So who did I pick for intellect 3, intellect 3, intellect 3, intellect 0? It sounds nuts, but we're going to get Hope to focus on. Well, actually what I'm going to do is something I've been playing around with. Go up to... I'm going to crank all of these up to 5. I wish there was an easier way to do it, but there's no like up arrow where you can just increase everything in one go. I've seen that on some games and it's extremely useful. But I'm taking advantage of what the game's already telling me in terms of what people are suited for. So it's a little experiment I'm trying out. See if I can get my head around what's best to do here. I think early on it wasn't really all that good about an idea to do one. But I'll put that to one side for the healing. It's just too important. I mean, I don't think anybody's got a particularly good level 2, so we're going to get mistakes. Mistakes will be made, probably. As we'll find, you're going to get some pretty nasty problems going on as well. So let's see. So as far as Hope's concerned, I want her to focus on these for now. So she's going to, even though she's got zippity doodah in terms of any experience, I'm going to let her do that. That's weird. I could have sworn I heard somebody tapping away on her. It sounded like somebody was tapping away doing scavenging. Never mind. Right, now, Henry. What's Henry good at? Henry's interested in combat. Doesn't want to do it. Cooking. He's good for the physical stuff. So, Henry's going to be doing the cutting, mining. Rita's going to focus on... Yeah, she's going to be focused on... This is the reason I cranked everything up to 5, because I want Rita to be doing planting before doing harvesting. Then Raka... Oh, now I need to remember what I picked Raka for. Construction, crafting. Right, okay, we'll go with that. So Raka is the only one, oddly enough, picked for construction. Then you can start doing... these. So deliveries at the right, the far end. This game, this DLC to be precise, comes up. It totally flips this game on its head, as we'll find out, because delivery and handling has been the biggest bugbear I've found with this game. It's annoying, and it becomes way simpler, as we shall find out in probably a long time. It takes a while to get there, but it's really good. Right. Anyway. I think that's okay. So construction, not really doing any hunting. Right, let them go. Off they go. So Hope's, she was having a bit of a meltdown at sea, but she's not. Just trying to initiate a cognitive matrices. So while they're hammering and banging and poking around. Right, they haven't discovered any hair yet, fiddlesticks. That's a priority. Where is there? Yeah, it's weird that it says she's got a meltdown. She's not. She's just actually trying to get our systems online. So we haven't actually got any over here yet for that. Right, okay. Well, I'll at least give them somewhere to sleep for now. I mean... And that's the other thing, she doesn't sleep, so it's kind of... Oh. Uber, we're on a weird sort of plane here. Right, I'll put them there for now. We need somewhere to store things for now. Oh, we haven't chopped down the trees yet. Till Henry starts chopping down the trees, that ain't gonna happen. Let's speed it up. Right, so now we can get... Not them. I just wanted stockpiles, didn't I? Yeah, so I'll get them to just dump things over here for now. Well, I'll change it around afterwards, because they've completely like revamped the way you can build housing. You know, get levels, for instance. But I'm just going to dump this here, because I need somewhere for them to dump things. Right, off you go. Oh no! 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 Why? Why did you do this, you horrible game? Oh, for crying out loud, we literally just started. Year 1, day 1, hour 10, and we've got a thunderstorm. I haven't had time to learn anything, let alone actually, like, build any sort of lightning traps. You horrible, horrible game. That's just plain mean. Oh, good grief. Right, well, there's my incentive. Like, off you go. If anybody gets hit twice, this is just not going to be nice. Oh. Oh, truth. Seriously, why are you doing this? Come on, quickly. We're on diet. We're on dire straits here. We need to research a landing road. Oh, I cannot believe that. What are the odds of that? Right, we'll just do some easy things to get started. Actually, no. Hold on. I need weapons. Then we'll get into these. Do something. Ooh, this is good. I like that. They've added some interesting things to toolsmithing. I like it. Hang on. Hey, Racker. Whoa, dude, what you doing, mate? So his priority, he's supposed to be constructing. He's got nothing to do. Right, I've given him nothing to do. So Henry's doing the scavenging. Right, I'll tell you what. These are broadleaf bushes. Ooh, good grief. What was I thinking? I haven't got any food. Go and observe that. Racker? Well, go on, you can do that. I'll let that one slide. Rita's observing that. Hope's observing that. Okay, I'll let that one slide for now. Right. Okay. We found something. Right, that takes him off there. It's really hope that I won't doing that. Because at the moment she's got like zippity doodah in terms of XP. I'm not comfortable with this thunderstorm. Tell you what, well, he's going to observe the tube plant. Go on. Because we definitely need food. Oh, hold on. Observe that one. Right, since we've got that, is there anywhere we can actually grow? Oh. I mean, there's some over here, some good places to grow. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not a wonderful seed when it comes to. It's all higgledy-piggledy. I mean, it might be tempting to set up shop over here because there's a constant supply of the tube plants. Too far from there. I mean, that's got quite a lot. See, one thing is there's a lot of rocks. If you certainly don't go short on rocks, I must admit, and tube plants. And there's plenty. Trouble is, there's plenty of these veggie plants down here as well. Oh, we've got mushrooms down there. Ooh, decisions. It really just boils down to. I mean, I don't want them going too far to grow crops, that's all. Yeah, I don't want to waste them. I mean, they'll all get replaced later on, but well, I'll tell you what. Let's pick a corner. We'll do 6 by 6, because that's a nice number, I like. Oh, where is my manners? How could I? I haven't even given them anywhere to actually eat. Oh, phew. Thunderstorms over. Camp. Make a camp. Oh, we haven't even chopped up any stone yet. Dude, what are you doing? Right, what's Hope up to? She's observing the right. Okay, so we've now got grain cob. So that's something I definitely need. We need things. We need lots of things. Plunk that one down. There. That'll run out quickly. So we'll plunk another one down. There. Right, so she's back to observing that. They're whinging because they're sleeping. I don't know. It's force of habit. Built that out of habit. Having 4 beds, even though hope that's something I find interesting. Is that it's kind of like weird. It's just you know, I've been so used to playing the game with people who just need to go to sleep, whereas like you get hope and it's like, hang on a minute, like that's 24/7. I say she doesn't go to sleep, but you know, I'll say that loosely, as you'll find out if you haven't already played the game. Right, so she's doing that. We're chopping things up. I mean, once I've researched the basics, actually that's a thought. Berries, 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 berries. Let's slow this down because I need to find berries. I mean, seeing as we've discovered them, I may as well get them to harvest them. I mean, the berries may not show. Oh, there's some there. We want vegetables as well. Oh, lots of berries. There's lots of berries. It's official, there's lots of berries. So she's going to be seriously slow because, well, yeah, she's just getting started. In all fairness, she's just getting started. Oh, there's a thought. So now we've done our stone. Plonk that down over there. So I'm curious to find out this. As I say, the what I've played so far. I mean, this DLC. I don't know how they're going to top it. If they're going to come out with another one. I mean, I haven't played it that long, but from what I've seen so far, it's like, oh wow. I must admit, I'm really impressed because they've kind of like merged things from all the different games. At least that's how it seems to me, and they've added things to it. Which, like, what? Because if you notice up there, we've got Galacticoins. It's like, so they've brought that in from the trading outpost scenario, for instance. It just seems like an amalgamation of every single possible scenario you've had up to now, aside from like the planet. I mean, you can still pick whichever planet you want to go on, but it's just bizarre. I don't know what they would do to like come up with another one. Right, so off they go. So they've made the bed, made a camp. Can we make anything? No, we can't, except the cook. So that'll cheer them up a bit. Just go with 2 for now. So Hope, interestingly, she doesn't consume food. She's got her own type of food, which at this stage we haven't actually learned to make. So I'm relying on the scavenging for now. Actually, that reminds me, I better observe that because of that sounded horrible. I just caught that last bit about the cooked rat. It's the cooked rations, but it's like coming out on the screen as cooked rat, and I'm thinking, wow, is it that desperate? Probably haven't got much food, I must admit. We've got quite a lot of rations. I mean, we're on medium anyway. Can we harvest these yet? No, we haven't. Go and harvest that one. I think I asked them to harvest that. Oh, and there's the mushrooms as well. I should really be doing research, but I'll just leave them to it for now. So it's weird the fact that I've got those 3 over there just sleeping, but she's just carrying on. And she'll get better and better, just like anybody else. It's kind of like, it's a bit like having Carter, really, because she's going to be an all-round person. So I've got enough food to last for 4 days. Right, so what's Rita up to? Rita is... she's up to get some food. Fair enough. Oh, she's cooking. Okay, that's fine. What do we do in terms of farming? Non-edibles, just the crop blossom so far. Food crops, just the grain cob. So Henry's just going to focus on the scavenging for now. I really need the research going. I mean, she's not doing too bad, I must admit, so I'm quite pleased with that. Right, so skin bark. Get this lot all harvested up because we're going to need that for the winter. So it's interesting this because we've crashed. I don't know what triggered that EMP pulse, which I'm assuming is what happened. We get our own little shuttle. I'm having a bit of a nose around because I'm sure I saw 3. So there's that one there, that dropship. I'd expect to see some more dropships around here. There's one over there. And one up there. But there's other sort of crashed spaceship stuff. But for now, I'm just going to leave Hope doing the researchy stuff. I mean, Henry's helping out there because we haven't got around to constructing yet. Because we haven't done any research yet. Grab food! Food! It's interesting because even the robot needs food. Well, android. She's technically an android. She's not a robot. Might take offense. Right, Hope is improving. This is where it gets interesting. So she started off where she can do diddly squat, basically. So I've got now choices. I can actually open her up to doing other things. So at the moment, there's pretty much hardly anything she can do. And as we're going along, we start to open up new skills, so then she can start to do those. So what I'm really wanting is somebody to help out. I mean, healing is good. Construction's going to be good. Crafting and tailoring is going to be good. Especially as we get a bit further along, because I'll be really wanting things created a lot faster. But some of these start to get opened up to other things as we find out. It's like decisions. Like, man, I've got so many choices. Which one do I start with? But fortunately, you can keep adding more. So she's, as far as I'm aware, she should be able to do everything at some point. It just takes time. I think for now I'm just going to focus on, since we're right at the start. Ooh, I'm struggling here. Well, let's rule things out. Don't want that because she's pacifist. Don't want that. I've already got some healers. And bear in mind, whatever I pick, she's going to have 0 experience. So she's going to start off with a blank slate. Don't need the cooking, so it's going to be either construction, I think, or the crafting and the tailoring. Let's go with, well, Raka's got a high 5 on that, so although it's not going to help me right now, yeah, but I want to really get a good base up and running. Go with that. Construction, what the heck. It might come back to bite me in the butt, but we'll see. Right, we discovered buttermelons as well, in which case go and harvest those. So farming, go on. I think that's on a yellow there, so let's get some going. So that's something for Rita to do. Actually, the sooner I get them started with the not the heptagonias, the skin bar, because that runs out quickly. Is there anywhere else we could go? I mean, there's... Yeah, it's a weird line, that. I could push up to here, maybe. Let's go with that. So we'll get a... Oh. Oh, that's okay. There's one out there. Right. I'll get to observe that. That's okay. Because that's definitely useful, that one. She's still busy observing things. Once we get so far, then I can get into the mushrooms. Ooh, glitter cap. Jeez Louise, there's so many things I need to grow. That's why it's like tempting to get Lara. Put there, 6x6 there maybe. And do another one. Right, so they're all busy chopping things down. What's Hope do? She's observing the. Oh, she's observing the pointy red plant. Okay, so it shouldn't be too long. Then she'll get into research. That's a thought. We haven't discovered any guns yet. Right, Henry's the better for combat, so I'll get him to pick that up. No, 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 no. No. Right, put a priority here. It's rain. I could hear a rumbling in the background. And I'm thinking, have I learned nothing here? Would seem not. Won't get none of that. Seriously. Oh, we are in deep duty. Well, I say we will be. Might be. Right, so before I do anything, get a lightning. Otherwise things could get nasty. Right, put one over there. Put one over. Get ones that are touching. Bit of crossover there. Nah, I'll leave that one for now. I've got to decide where everything's going to go anyway. We'll probably build a house in the middle, I think. Whenever we get round to that. So research. So we've learned that one. Deal with the tailoring. House building. We need a house to live in. It's interesting how she built that. That's something I'm curious about. This is something because I've got it set to 3. That's why. Because she learned it, she's automatically added it. Interesting. Something to bear in mind then. Okay, that'll do. Right, one thing to note is that she's actually got a certain level of sentience, and that seems to be the name of the game, shall we say. We've got to increase that level or reach maximum sentience. Right, seems we've got them. Plenty of blade grass there. Hope has reached intellect level 2. He's probably cleverer than some other people. She's got a 3. Bracca's got a 3. Okay, so it won't take too long before she's cleverer than some of these other people. Although I must admit, there's still an opportunity out there. There's something I'm kind of holding out for. If we're lucky, you might get a certain quest, and then you can just literally get one of your team, give them like maxed out intellect in one shot. That is a super quest to get. It's not quite as useful as Daniel, I must admit, because he gets like he's an intellectual genius, so it's like he has these moments of inspiration, and all of a sudden it's like that's it. He's just he's just learned something, or he halves the time or something. So it saves a lot of time. He just rattles through research. So discovered the fruity bush. Right, in which case, geez Louise, there's a lot more fruit than I gave myself credit for. Right, okay, let's go and grab fruit bushes. Have they finished harvesting that? Is that why there's nobody harvesting? Right, I finished that one. Right, let's scavenge that. I don't know how you're going to harvest it, but scavenging it would make sense. That'll keep them occupied. Leisure. What leisure can we do? Oh, I haven't built anything yet. Let's get rid of these debuffs. Oh, that blue glow is part of the early mod they released, so that's not good. Well, it is actually. It is quite good, but I don't want to touch that. I keep meaning to disable it because I don't use it anyway. Trouble is, once you've like started a game, it's kind of like any mods you've enabled or hooked into that game. Right, let's get these under roof. If I can line it up properly. One there, one there, there. Oh, no, no, no! No, 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 no! We haven't learned weapons yet. Fiddlesticks. Right, everybody. Run away! Just go and... No, go and stand over here. There's some robots coming for us. So there's three. We get 3 robots. So what are these? They are G1000 assaults, light assault, heavy maneuvering. So kind of really relying on Henry here because nobody else has got any weapons. So that's going to be something. Fiddlesticks will really need weapons. Right, Henry, it's all down to you, mate. See that, mate? Shoot it, if you can. Oh no, we're coming in with dangerous things. No, this is going to be painful. Right, Hope can't do anything, so I'm going to send her back down there. We're going to do some awful painful things to poor Henry here. You're just going to have to poke them with your knives. Right, ooh. That does it. It's done. Right, up you go. Now the interesting thing is you can actually salvage these. Right, have we got a workbench? I really need a workbench. Should really be putting that up. So we've got some first aid kits, so they'll do for now. But this is interesting. They unequip them. These droids that have come and attacked us. And we're getting their weapons to start with. So that's quite useful, that. So I can actually start using the weapons against them. It's interesting that she takes breaks almost out of it. I say she. I mean, kind of like a feminine face, so I don't know. But either way, I really like this, the fact that she's worked. She just gets on with things 24/7. And then later down the line, as we start getting into more of this, well, it's like, it's just all these people you think, what's the point? What's the point of having people? They don't do anything useful. They're good to start the game, but after that, it's like, there's better things than these. It's just bizarre, as I say, it just totally turns the game on its head. Ooh, we've got a power cell. So again, so far we're getting 1,000 galactic coins, a power cell, some scrap metal. Cool. Right, so actually, Rita, go and pick that up, will you? You go and get the laser pipe. Right, so Hope's now doing the research. At the moment, can we actually do any research? No. Veggie leather. Need veggie leather. Need bandages. Don't use this textiles. Oops. Need keep that ticking over. So Rita's busy harvesting stuff. Raka is so Raka is now crafting stuff. So I definitely need those. So I can hear banging and clashing, suggesting Henry's out scavenging. Yes, he is. Right, well, while we're here, let's get some harvesting of these things going. While it's still spring. Research weaponsmithing. Right, okay. In which case, let's get some weapons added to the queue. Short bows. I just want 2 for now. Don't waste it on synthetics. That can go to the top of the pile. So she'll get better and better with like doing the more and more research. I've got these set to harvest. No, I don't for some reason. I'm not really interested. Yeah, there you go. I want them. Whoa, where do they go? Right, select them. Harvest them. Harvest away. So there's a shiny rock there, so we'll observe that one. So once she's done our research, she'll should disappear off and start working on the observing that shiny rock. There is. Ah, we've already observed that. Right. In which case we need some of that. What have we got? Fruit bush. Not for now. Smoke leaf. There's nothing to. Try and squeeze that one in there. Yeah, that'll do. So it's interesting because she still takes breaks. I mean, I've left her to just get on with things as and when she pleases, but she's just taking breaks every now and again, and she's consuming a certain type of food. But for the most part, she's just off doing, whatever it is you've got her doing, which is, for me at the moment, research and observing stuff. So, right, we'll observe that. So she should go back to research now. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's a new resource. I was going to say, I thought you'd already observed it. Right, is there anything else exciting out here that I could do with, research those? Have you observed the... I want to observe the broadleaf bushes. Have I got any ore here? Oh, there you go. An interesting rock. I need to observe that to get the ore. Right, so she's now acquired a social skill. So the good thing is now she can start to interact with people. The only trouble is, like anything else, because it's a shame in some respects, because like she starts off where she likes everybody and usually people like her, but the trouble is, hello, there you go. I forgot these two are cousins. Well, there you go, learn new things every day. Yeah, the trouble is now she's got like verbal skills. You'll start to see people insulting each other at some point. So yeah, you start off at a nice point where everybody likes Hope and Hope likes everybody. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get to a stage where like, things people just don't get on. It's an unfortunate side effect. Right, so Raka's now getting us our bows and arrows, which is good. So she's going to spend time. So there you go. That's one of the reasons I was interested in the silicon. She'll also consume, she starts off, there's a certain type of food, silica energel. If you don't get that out of the scavenging, sometimes I think you can get it off those androids that attack. But otherwise, she can also consume other things. So she can consume silicon. Later on, there's something else you'll find out she can consume as well. So I'm going to have to make sure I keep on top of this, otherwise she's going to starve. I don't know what happens if she does. Speaking of things you can eat, don't eat them. You can eat them. Copy the restrictions to them, and off they go. So they can. I don't want them getting ill. Right, Raka's off to get something to eat. Oh, we've got a new bow. Right. Well, he's up. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Right, you go and grab. Oh, you're not finished it yet. I thought you had. Unless you took a pile. Oh, okay. I could have sworn that. There you go. What's that? It's an unfinished weapon. Seriously? Why are you telling me I've got an unfinished weapon? Oh, that's another thing they've introduced, actually. Your storage. I mean, at the moment, storage is just storing everything. But they've added in this interesting option, which is to store here first, so you can prioritize certain storage facilities. But what you'll find, which is useful, maybe, is once on you just used to have unfinished components, as far as I recall, and they went under other. But now, each of the things that you make gets its own unfinished option, which is actually quite useful, because then you can start to get a bit more selective in terms of where you're storing the unfinished items. So that was always a pain in the neck I found, was you end up with unfinished items, and I'm sure they were actually spoiling over time, even though technically they don't, not supposed to. I was ending up with like items, these unfinished items that spoiled, which I always found was weird, but kind of like gave me an incentive to keep an eye on them. And what you have to do is make sure that, you know, if it's something you're going to craft, get somebody to craft that item, and then that unfinished item does actually get used up. Right, there we go. So she's improved again. So this time I think we'll put a spin on it. Now, I'm actually going to get her to help out with healing. Reason being is, if any of the humans get injured, she's a pacifist, or at least at the moment she is, probably make more sense to probably get her to help out. So I'm going to do that. So I've learned the bow. Right, Bracker, before you do anything, mate, go and grab the bow. Then you can get back to doing what you were doing. And now Hope's going to get on with research. Right, let's go and chop these broadleaf bushes down. So there should be some grain there. Go and harvest them smoky leaves. Chop up the blade grass. I just want... Yes, you can use those. Go and harvest those. Right, let's start cooking the metal. Production. Pop that. There. So we got another one now, or is it an unfinished one? Oh, we've got another one. Right. Reader. Go and grab that. Right. What are we doing in terms of research then? Other things. Electric grids, tea boiling. Electric grids, they only take 12 hours, so that's fine. Nothing wonderful in terms of... Now that is useful, I must admit. It takes 3 days for it to research that, but that's quite useful, that. This means whenever you go and start chopping up rocks, there's a chance you'll get ore. Fortifications takes a day. Let's cheer them up. Get some musical instruments going. Right. Woohoo! Yowza! Right, where's everybody? Right, you're all there, so that's okay. Yeah, to me it just seems weird that because I'm used to having everybody operating on the same sleeping cycle. You know, so everybody's normally asleep, and then you get these periods where, you know, people are asleep, then they get up, do some work, then they go back to bed and so on. But with Hope, she's just you know, working at 24/7. Oh, hold on, whoa, dude, no. That is not a good idea. Come back here. Right, go and sit down here. Oh, he's already relaxed. Ugh. Making him doing cooking. Oh, have we got the coverage here? Yes. He doesn't like cooking, but it's got to be better than getting, like, electrocuted. Surely. Ooh, man. Oh, I mean, there's no rain coming down at the minute, but got that area covered. Right, everything's gone. Right, the rain's gone. The thunderstorms have gone. Right, can we? Oh, we haven't learned it. Yes, we have. That's what I want. These are an absolute godsend. It's just bizarre how useful these things are. If we get... let's get a couple of them going. Well, I say a couple. There's three. 3 for 3 people. Don't need survival kits. Hang on, what have we got? Right, healing balm needs to go to the top of the list. Well, I say the top of... kind of the top of. Right, so we've got earplugs, good luck charms, and... oh, 3, right, okay. Then we've got the healing balms, the bandages, veggie leather, don't have anything to look after. Healing balm, put that at the top. Right, off you go. Yeah, earplugs. I mean, you get a debuff because we've got these people living sleeping very close to each other. They get a debuff if they get disturbed. So by giving them the earplugs, that's no longer a problem. It's like, yeah, whatever. And it's always, I always found it weird where you got people would like wander into somebody else's room. Even later on, you'll set up a room and people just can casually wander into somebody else's bedroom and like wake them up. It's like, what? They would even if you don't like set the you know, if you give people their own individual chair and their own individual room, it helps. Because otherwise you can set up like chairs in the rooms and you find that people then start going into each other's like bedrooms. There's no privacy. I suppose it makes sense like in a case like this, but at some point like they do want privacy. But that's gonna be weird, like waking up and you know somebody else is just casually sitting there in an armchair. It's like what? Anywho, that's still not finished. That still needs doing. That needs doing. Now the one thing I'll say is that from what I've experienced so far, we don't get any attacks from the bugs on the planet, which is to change. So you're not up against two things. You're not up against the environment as well as these assault droids. Just the assault droids. Which makes a change. It's probably just as well, really. Otherwise it like gets seriously problematic. I just can't get used to this. Like everyone except her is asleep. She's just working round the clock, bless her. Right, tailoring. We need to start getting the tailoring going. Plonk that one over there. Beds, farms, don't really need that yet. I don't know if it helps, but I always like to keep that. Because one thing I've noticed is you do get walk-ins on this game. And I don't know if it's something that gets started once the campfire is there. So, yeah, just for the sake of possibilities, I always have a campfire. What I should have is a cooking stove. Construction basics. This is like a whole other world now. So you got your flooring, your walls, your ceilings, your roof. Now you get balconies. You got your rooms, your doors, doorways, double doorways, small windows, windows, tall windows, stairs. Now you get ladders. But the rooms If you build a complete room, because you can build individual parts, you can build it as you please, but what you've now got is different styles of roofing, which is interesting. Change the roof, so I mean so you can have that one, the default one, so you'd have it looks like that. Drop it down to say that. Go for, I like how they've done it, so like if you do change the roofing style, so that's that type. Then there's the normal one you got. Then you've got that one, which makes sense if you're going to have like a front porch sort of thing. Then you've got one like that one, and you can change the roof inclination, so make it higher or lower, and change the floor height as usual, so it's higher or lower off the ground. So yeah, it's definitely made a difference. So I'm gonna just give them a house. Decisions. How far are we in as far as probably about there, running out of decent soil type. So I think what I'll do is I'll get them to build one of these. I'm trying to think, so it's giving me like a different perspective on what to build. So what I'm going to do is I want enough room for four people, so that's, I want it 16 wide. So the way I want to pitch it this time round is to do different houses rather than just having like one big massive house where everything gets done. It's having little different buildings for different purposes. So I want it 16 wide because you want 4x5 room gets you the best bonus for sleeping. After that, I think I'll have probably just like a little area for cooking and resting and so on there. So I think I might do that. So do that at about, gives me a bit of wiggle room. Yeah, it gives me a bit of wiggle room. So in terms of the roofing, in that case, I think what I'll do is go with front-looking building like that. Because of the incline, I'm kind of limited, but I could put in ceilings and so on afterwards. So I could rebuild this. At the moment, it's just going to be a one-story house, but I need to give them at least something. Staircase. Let's go with. I should have picked that out when I started, but change that round. Put that nearly there. And get a door there. And off they go. So that we need like an absolute ton of trees. Get them to chop the trees down. So I'm not seeing any of the. Oh, there's some trees that I want there. Tell you what, let's get her to observe that one before we bring the wrecking ball in. Pine trees or evergreen trees, they do at 20. I prefer these ones because they'll get you 30. At some point I want to grow my own trees. Fallen tree, big broadleaf tree. So where we're at in terms of research then. Ooh, cooking. Quick recipes. Grain porridge. Veggie soup. 2. Emergency rations. 2. Then we'll pause that. So I'll get her to use the oven instead. Clothes. Tops. I need fur coats. Don't want synthetics. Sweaters. 1, 2. So I'll just get them to keep these ticking over, shall we say. Synthetics. So it's just slightly less than the total, because otherwise everything just gets full. All the cupboards. That is. Right, 2 of them. Right, so discovered big broadleaf tree, so chop it down. Don't need it. Right, research. Where we're at in terms of that. So, electric grids, antibiotics, we definitely need them. Should have done that earlier, really. Oil extraction. So they don't take long. So where's she at? She's at 3. Done a bit of construction. Ooh, it's that disturbed sleep. That's not good. Ooh, a lost harvest. Okay, so there must be stuff out there that we're supposed to harvest. So for now, I mean, I can keep things ticking over with just getting her to eat the silicon, which incidentally she doesn't like. We'll get a debuff in a minute where she said she didn't like eating that. Yeah, she'll eat it, but she doesn't like it. I don't think mine. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of trees to get this place built. I mean, we're into the summer, but I want to make sure we've got some clothing ready for winter. Push comes to shove, I can keep them locked up in a little house for a while. But if we get them their beds and so on, then we'll get the benefit of like buff and so on, if they've had a good night's sleep and so on. But not bad at all. So yeah, I mean, for this, I mean, at the moment having her is extremely useful because she's just working 24/7. And she'll get better over time, that's the thing, and you just keep getting more and more opportunities, more and more things you can do to improve her. That's the goal, as far as I can tell. So, although we're starting off with 3 people, we should, fingers crossed, depending on the seeds, start seeing more people joining. But in the meantime, we need to keep getting her to improve her skills. But of course, that's all for another episode.